Hello, so this is Victor Rodriguez, and this is my career project. Um, so I'm gonna go through the questions that were on the canvas, and we're gonna discuss why I want to do what I want to do. So this first question is asking, or it's saying, explain why you choose this profession and how it aligns with your life goals. I'm choosing a profession in the career of business. I plan to eventually be a business analyst. So my response to this is throughout my research, I learned that as a business major, you learn things such as how to deal with customers, different markets, communication, and technological information. And this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something where I'm not just sitting around all day like doing work. Like I want to be able to meet people and talk to people and interact with people. I mainly chose this profession because from a very early age I realized my dad is a businessman and I really enjoyed learning about his work. Like he would always get home and tell me stories about things that really interested me and just always being on top of everything and wanting to make the money you can. And my goal in life is to live my life with a good amount of money but doing something I love. Like there's a lot of careers that can get you a lot of money, but this is something that I truly want and see myself doing. And I want a job where I can get to interact with people, and that is a big part of business. So moving on to the next question, it's asking what would the work environment or surroundings be like? So for a business analyst, the work environment would typically be in an office setting, working with and seeing many people every day, which is what I want. I don't want to be locked away doing my own thing. Just go to work, go home, and you forgot that the world even exists. I want to be able to interact with other people. And there would never really be a time that you're alone because there's a constant communication between workers and different departments of each business. So now we got to the next question, and this one is asking, what is the growth or job outlook like for your profession? So the way that a business analyst job is going to change over the next 10 years is what I found online. It said that the projected 10-year growth for a business analyst is 14% over the course of the next 10 years. So it's not going to go up crazy, it's not going to go down crazy. It's just going at its own pace. The main thing that can change anything is that technologies will continue to advance. But just since technologies are advancing doesn't mean they don't technically need workers, because you still need people that know how to use these technologies, such as QuickBooks. QuickBooks is a system on computers that needs to be used by different businessmen. And another thing is that you need to know how to properly communicate. And yes, technology does a lot of things, but somebody's words and what they know is completely different from what technology can provide. So now for the next question, it's asking what kind of technology is needed or used for this career. So we kind of talked about that a little bit on the previous slide, but this is what I was able to search up and find. So from what I was able to find, the main technologies that a company needs are the following. I'm going to go through them. So customer relationship management. So it's all about keeping like a good relationship with your customers. If your customers are comfortable and they feel comfortable reaching out to you, just everything's going to be easier and you're going to go through a lot less problems. And if they like you, you're going to like them, and that's money in your pocket. So business phone systems, obviously, communication, there it is again. And modern accounting systems, you want to keep track of what you're spending, what you're earning. You want all of that needs to be all in one place. And the final one I was able to find, and these are like the top four that I've said, was credit card payment processing software. Nowadays, everybody has a credit card in their pocket. I mean, cash is a thing of the past. Nobody carries cash on them. Everybody has a credit card, and everybody's a lot more willing to swipe that credit card instead of pulling out bills out of their wallet. So now here we are on the next question, and this one was asking, what changes in technology are projected in this field? So there are a couple of different technologies in this field, but many small businesses have a better productivity by using technology, and that is very understandable. I mean, there's calculators, there's computers that can run everything quick for you and do it efficiently, and you're winning not having to pay somebody a salary when a computer can do it for you. Owners of different businesses may decide to want to grow bigger by replacing employees with technology in order to receive better output. And that is true, but once again, like, you need somebody that's going to communicate. Like, if you're advertising a product, like, you need somebody to advertise that product for you. And they can use technology to benefit them, but a person is needed. So now the following question asks, how can your major help you prepare for this profession? So I plan on becoming a business analyst, as you've heard before on previous slides, and my major will help me in a couple of different ways. One way that it will help me is with math, because this is a profession where you have to be very good with numbers. And I know that I've looked at the classes I'm going to have to take, and I know that there's a lot of math involved. Another way is by learning how to communicate with people and making good contacts for the future. The next question is, what did you learn about your chosen profession that you didn't know before? I learned a couple of new things, such as I didn't know that there was this much technology involved in the field I wanted to get into. Another thing that I did not know is that there would be this much communication between different parties, but I am for that because I am looking for a job where I get to interact with people. The final question was, where can you gain experience at FIU within the community? FIU offers a lot of help if you are looking for experience. I think one of the best ways to get experience and build up your resume is through an internship. Throughout this course, I have learned how easy it can be to get an internship or a job through Handshake, and I will use that to the best of my abilities.